To kind of build on some of the other questions we're getting about your fight training, how translatable is your wrestling to, well, also, side, I think it's awesome you're training MMA, but how translatable is it to, you know, jiu-jitsu or any of the catch wrestling or anything else you're training? And then, second part, who is like, personalities in wrestling, like who is secretly really awesome, and then who is secretly like a huge dick? Like if you're like, man, Sting's kind of a really big
I will not gossip, but I don't really understand your first question. What I used to do and what I do now are kind of two completely different things. I was gifted with this ability to speak in front of people, and I think that helps me out a lot. But when it comes to training, you know, even if you just say you just wanted to train catch wrestling, or say you just wanted to do jiu-jitsu, doing sport jiu-jitsu or catch wrestling for MMA or jiu-jitsu for MMA, vastly different. Vastly different. I know way too many people who'd be comfortable just laying on their back in a jiu-jitsu match, but you're not getting punched in the face. Everything changes when the guy that's on top of you is trying to elbow you or punch you in the face, or, you know, so, and to me, that's what is so magnetic about it. It just looks so goddamn hard, and it looks so challenging, and it's not just physical, and it's not just mental, and it's all-encompassing, challenging thing of having to. You could be the best guy in the world at 6 different disciplines, but your weight cut can suck, and you can come in that fight week and just have the worst weight cut, and then that day, so like all these things have to almost line up, and it almost seems impossible, and that's why I'm giving it a shot.
What did you like the most about it?
What?
Well, I mean, you know, have you liked the boxing the most? Have you liked the jiu-jitsu the most?
It changes, honestly, and it changes based on my good and bad days in the gym. You know, like I have really good days grappling, and I'll be like, yeah, confidence, that goes a long way, and it helps me, and then I'll go in there and I'll just like shit the bed, you know what I mean? And I have days where I look and feel great, you know, doing the boxing workouts and stuff like that, and then I have days where I get yelled at because I can't throw a hook properly, and then I have to do burpees in between rounds and stuff like that. So it's every second of every minute of every day of every week is different, and that's what I love about it. You can't possibly get bored. So that was the first time I'd ever been to the Comic-Con, and it was cool being there, and I got to hang out with Axel Alonso. He's a bigwig at Marvel Comics. And he just asked me right off the bat, he's like, when are you going to write something for us? And I was just like, let me write The Punisher. And he was like, wait, seriously? I was like, yeah. So this is 4 years ago. I still haven't read The Punisher. I'm not completely pissed about it. So the talk started from there, and like, it was an opportunity that was placed in front of me that I jumped at. You know, it took a while to figure out where I would fit in best. You know, got my feet wet with the Marvel thing, on Thor, the annual. Wrote a small thing for DC, which I'm super proud of, and then they offered me Drax, and it's, you know, it's a way to get my foot in the door. I think I'm telling a pretty wacky story here, and if they let me do everything that I want to do, it's going to be a fun ride.